Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this glorious X5 M Competition, finished off in Nardo Grey, which is one of the individual colour options from BMW. Some fantastic standard specification on the X5 M, and this car also has the Ultimate Pack on, which ticks pretty much every single option available. So let's run through some of those with you now. From the front we've got the individual high gloss shadowline finish to some of the exterior trim. You see the full black surround on the kidney grills there, and also the X5 M badging. So that high gloss shadowline finish, other than the M badge there. Moving around, got the full Laserlight system in this vehicle. So that increases the visibility of the lights to around the 550 metre mark, so basically doubles the visibility from a standard bi-LED system. Also has a full adaptive system as well, so the lights bend and change based on your steering wheel input, and also has a full high beam assistance where it'll automatically raise and lower the high beams based on the traffic around you. Moving around, we've got the staggered setup on the X5 M in terms of the wheels. So we've got a 22-inch wheel at the rear, and the 21 at the front. And this is the 818 M Star Spoke alloy wheel. We have this bi-coloured finish as well. So this diamond cut front face, that jet black inlay. It just makes those wheels pop and stand out, and emphasises the optional red brake calipers there as well. The high gloss shadowline finish also to the air breather there, as it's the same as it was in the kidney grille. Moving around, we've got the carbon, M carbon mirror caps. There's another option, and along with the acoustic glazing. So that's where the windscreen and the front windows have a double glazing system. Massively reduces the road noise inside the cabin, just improves the creature comforts, certainly at the motorway speeds of the X5 M. The rear, you've obviously got the sun protection glasses standard, so it's a tinted windows, gives an element of privacy for the rear of the car, and there is a UV element there as well, so it does help keep the cabin a bit cooler on the hot days, as well as looking after the rear passengers from some of the harmful UV rays. High gloss shadowline finish as well, get the same with the exhaust pipes, got the M Sports exhaust as well on the X5 M Competition, and the X5 M badging of that gloss black inlay. So power tailgate is standard. So we have the split folding tailgate as well in this latest generation X5, which is also powered as well. We've got the power retracting load cover, so you can see that actually pulled out itself out the way, and you can push a button and then it'll actually fully drop and fold itself away underneath the floor, so you don't have to worry about taking it out stowed away or anything. It automatically does that. So if you do need that extra fuel load capacity from that 40-20-40 split folding rear seat option, it's very easy to do so. We've also got the extended luggage compartment as well, so you've got these non-slip rails in the back here. So when the car starts off, these just raise ever so slightly, so your large items at the back just supported to stop them from moving around. So with that load cover back about the way, as soon as the boot closes, that will fully extend itself out to protect your luggage in the rear, and also helps make the cabin a bit quieter as well for any items you've got in the boot. Into the rear of the car, we're welcomed by the beautiful Sakhir orange full merino leather. We've also the nice black contrast as well through the centre. Beautiful perforation as well through the seats. And a nice grey contrast stitch as well through some of the piping. Also finished off with the M seat belts as well, and you also got a lovely quilted effect as well on the door cards. Rear passengers also benefit as well. It's a full 4-zoner standard in the X5 M, as well as the rear heated seats as well. The two rear outer seats, I've got the heated option. Rear passengers also have the rear seat entertainment, so that's the two TV monitors in the rear of the front seats. It's got a full TV function as well. As you can see down there, got full connectivity, HDMI inputs, as well as CD player, to basically have that information. And also wireless headphones built into that as well, Bluetooth headphones. So the rear occupants can have their watch whatever they want on the TV screens, and the front passengers listen to music. Finishing off, we've also got the Sky Lounge, that full panoramic sunroof. There's that full ambient lighting system built into it as well, so at night that really does spring to life, really improves the ambience of the vehicle. Really just sets off the X5 M. We've also got the sunblinds as well in the rear, so a bit of extra protection, either privacy or from the sun. You can just pull these up, put them in place, just to increase the rear passenger's comfort a bit further. We've also got the soft close function on the doors, so obviously if they don't shut so quite perfectly, or a nice gentle shut like that, the car itself will pull them in. Lots of standard specification, which I'm probably skipping over, but there's so much to go into in this vehicle. Things like comfort access is standard, so that's where you don't need the key to actually unlock the vehicle. As long as you approach the vehicle with the key on you, the car will welcome you with a welcome light scenario, and then fully unlock as you're about 1.5 meters away. That same quilted effect with that full merino leather. That's the perforation again running through the door cards. We've also got the glorious, the Bowers & Wilkins diamond surround sound multi-speaker system. It's got a full ambient light system as well, so at night this really does spring into life. So it's got the diamond tweeters, that multi-speaker system. Scrolling around to the cabin, so we've got the glorious M bucket seats, that same Sakhir orange, that black merino leather running through these. Also the illuminated X5 M logo there as well. The front seats have also got the full ventilation system on it as well as the full massage function, and obviously heated as standard. We've also got the heat comfort package, so that means you've got the central armrest here, and the door cards also heated in conjunction with the heated steering wheel. So when that's on, those three elements all warm up, just to give some creature comforts when it's colder climate. Stepping into the car, obviously you're welcomed by the latest BMW Live Cockpit Professional. Obviously when the car started, that bursts into life. Very configurable. Obviously with the M options, you can have the different drive modes there, as you can see on the right. Maps in the middle, and just configured. And also when you're in the different driving modes as well. And obviously with the new M specific mode, you have this more focused cockpit arrangement, so it takes away some of the information, give a bit more driver focus, and you can customize that as well in terms of information on the left and the right. So we've got the full M head-up display. You can see there in the M mode as well, you get the full rev counter, as well as the gear change. Obviously the full mode, standard mode, got the speed limit and the speed limit display as well. Obviously any information the car wants to tell you is then projected on the windscreen, whether it's turn-by-turn navigational information, information from the incoming phone calls, radio information, anything like that, that's all projected on the windscreen for you. Moving on down, we've got the OS 7 operating system, full touchscreen system as well, so very easy to navigate around. And like a modern smartphone, you can basically set up these pages of different information to customize it for information that you want to see when you want to see it, and that's relevant to you and your journey. Full voice activation as well of Hey BMW, as well as the gesture controls. You can use hand signals to increase the volume, decrease the volume, things like that. Obviously Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. As mentioned before, it's a full full zone climate control system. Obviously dual zone in the front and dual zone in the rear. As mentioned before, you've got the full ventilated and heated seats as well for the front and rear front occupants, both seats. Moving on down, also got the wireless charging pad centre there. And we've also got the heated and cooled cup holders for keeping your beverages either warmer or colder, and it does work fantastically well actually, that system. I've used it a few times now. Still have the fabulous BMW iDrive dial as well for controlling the infotainment system. That's the specific gear selector here. You've got the gearbox options, the M mode, and obviously a quick access there to the setup section of the M1 and M2 buttons. Also with the M Sports exhaust, you can turn that off to make it a bit quieter as well. We've got the full Parking Assistant Plus, got the full 360 surround view camera system there. Also with Park Assist, it will help you parallel park as well as park into bays as well. And the automatic mode as well, this left-hand image will scan around the car to know what part of the vehicle is closest to the object, so it makes it a doll to really park this car in tight situations. Moving on to the steering wheel, it's got the red M1 and M2 buttons there, so that's the presets for the M modes. So you can customise the setup of the vehicle. On the left we've got the cruise control and speed limit control options, and this being the Ultimate Pack, you have the full adaptive, the full professional adaptive system. So we've got adaptive cruise control, lane assistance as well. So as we have some steering help from the vehicle, just to make these motorway journeys more relaxing. So you've got the full audio options there and the right volume, phone answering. That's the heated steering wheel I mentioned before. Beautifully finished here with the full Merino leather. Even the top of the door cards and dashboards finished in the same material. And also that low part of the dash there, and it's still finished off in the Sakhir orange. And at night with the full ambient lighting system, I said, with that built into the Skyline's Panoramic sunroof, really does lift the cabin. We've also got the Anthracite Alcantara headlining there as well. As you just scroll around, you get to see some of the Bowers and Wilkins additional speakers in the headlining, the front and the rear of the car as well. Beautiful contrast as well. I think the Sakhir orange against the Nardo Grey paint finish. We just set the two off extremely well. Also, what this car's all about as well is that glorious the S63 4.4 litre twin turbo V8. This car also has the M carbon engine cover as well, just to set that off. So 625 horsepower and 750 Nm of torque. So through the latest MX drive 4-wheel drive system. So just really a touch on the spec of the X5 M. So I'd really just try to highlight the options there selected on the Ultimate Pack. There's so much standard specification. It really does tick all the boxes. If you do require any further information, anything more we can do to help, please do get in contact. One of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.